Bon dia, tornem a Dragon Age Origins, el joc de rol de fantasia fosca. Hem tornat a les ruïnes d'Ostagar, recordeu que ens havien enviat a buscar sang dels engendros tenebrosos. No sé quina seria la traducció més apropiada en català d'aquestes criatures. I ara tornem a Amenaçen, doncs a liar-la una mica. L'Alistair està bé, o sigui, ens han curat totes les ferides. Està bé, està bé. Perquè quan moren els personatges, recordeu que l'Alistair va caure un parell de cops en combat, per sembla no posar-li un casc. Oh, millor defensa. Sí, no? Bé, ja em miraré una mica què tinc per aquí després. Hombre, el Dovaquín. Doncs això. I ara anem a completar el ritual d'Iniciació i a enfrontar-nos als engendros tenebrosos, perquè han dit que la batalla seria aquesta nit i mireu, quin temps fa. No sé, a mi em sembla una mica nit. Anem a completar aquesta missió.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
I ara què li passarà a aquest cos?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Tenia un gos enorme de guerra, una màquina de matar. No sé si tindria jo temps per ell.
You'd be surprised. Could be the other way round. Mabari are supremely intelligent and they're excellent hunters and fighters. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Guai. Doncs ja vindré aquí a buscar el gos de guerra Mabari. No tenim cap més missió per completar. Doncs anem a parlar amb en Durant.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
No ens ha sigut fàcil, però sí.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Crec que t'hauríem de parlar sobre la Morrigan i la seva mare. La mare que la va pair.
There was a woman at the tower and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I si canvio d'idea?
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
Estàs dient que aquest ritual ens pot matar?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
He jugat aquesta escena tantes vegades que quasi
The
me la
more I
sé.
hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
És xulo el joc, vale? No estic dient que em vegi venir l'escena, el que passa és que és això. Me la sé. Més, quants anys fa que ha sortit aquest joc? Hòstia, ara no ho sé, estem a 2016, crec que aquest és del 2008, 2009? Hòstia, no ho tinc clar. Bueno, diu, potser és una tradició, potser ho fan per fastidiar-te, i aquí m'encanta dir la frase de dir soc la més valenta de tots nosaltres i soc una dona.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
Quin comentari més bèstia.
You saw those darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Com a curiositat, i si no estem convençuts?
Since the beginning, the Grey Wardens have been charged with finding those who are strong enough to attempt the joining and recruiting them into our ranks for the good of all. Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Two more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Que bèstia, no, això de la iniciació. No m'havíem preparat per això, eh?
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Una reunió per què?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Tada, nou nivell. Anem a pujar aquí una mica de força, no vull quedar-me enrere a nivell de mal. I molta destresa per seguir impactant. Vale. Vale, per això necessitaria més aptituds. Augmentarem la meva capacitat de flanqueig, vale. Perquè sóc així de guai. Tenim objectes. Deixa'm anar. Vale, espera. Alistair, no m'espitgis, Dic això, tenim objectes, vaig a fer una mica de compra-venda, vaig a netejar l'inventari i tal. Perquè és que... Uep, m'he equivocat de pàgina, mira. El tinc planíssim. 82 objectes de 70. Per tant, això, vaig a netejar una mica això, ara torno. Mira això, molt millor, totes aquestes cataplasmes. 10 de menors, 4 de normals, 1 de superior. Not bad. Vale, anem a parlar amb el rei.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
No, no sóc tan especial.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Si no és perillós ho puc fer sola.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Nota ràpida dels arxidemonios. És el que he vist abans.
You heard the
En
plan.
aquella mena de
You and
comunicat.
Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Estic d'acord amb l'Alistair. Hauríem de participar en la batalla.
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Molt ben dit, Alistair.
I have my dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
No és pas difícil.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I si apareix l'arxidemoni?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Quanta estona tenim? Més o menys.
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Molt bé.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
L'Alistair també ha pujat a nivell, per tant anem a... Mira, nivell 5, que bé. Uf. Pujaré la Constitució. I li posarem aquí el mode de defensa amb l'escut. Va, cap a la torre d'Eixant. Serà fàcil.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Mira quants.
let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of Ishal.
Mira la que s'ha liat allà baix. Tanta penya matant-se els uns als altres. Alistair, que t'han picat? Vine, va. Mira que ben morts aquells 4 arquers, tots ben posadets.
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
I ara és quan tenim un esquadró complet. És a dir, això. Aquí estic jo, Alistair, un altre guerrer. Que més és de pes. I un mag. Primer de tot, vull que el mag faci aquest encanteri. El guerrer és per anar més. En realitat, no, això fora. És que així, si anem activant ja els modes, no farà falta que ho activi després. I jo només tinc el sigil. S'haurà saquejat el... Alistair, carai, aixeca't. Vale. Deixa'm agafar i millorar les tàctiques de l'Alistair. Torno en un segon perquè això m'ho he d'anar pensant. I amb això hauria d'haver solucionat més o menys una part dels meus problemes. D'on se't troba la torre? No, no puja per aquí.
Watch for their blood.
Vale. Ja ens ha sortit millor aquest combat. Aquests també són saquejables. Aquest bé. Aquest bien. Poció de lírio. Ja me n'he deixat uns quants. Faig una neteja. Això m'ha de sortir gilipolles i em deixo coses. Poció de vida. Una raid mortal. bandes de cuir... cristal de hielo. Això serà divertit per fer trampes més endavant. Sí, jo soc pícara, jo penso abans en fer trampes que no pas en curar-me i tal. Vale. Avança que una mica per aquí. Seguirem cap a la torre. Crec que en realitat ho deixaré aquí l'entrada. No sé què tan llarg ha sigut aquest capítol, però sí que sé que vull fer tota la torre d'Eixal d'una passada per als vídeos. Per tant, això. Ho deixarem aquí. Estem lluitant una batalla, s'està mig complicant la cosa. Hem de netejar tota aquesta torre. Ja, tota aquesta torre, que és molt gran. L'hem de netejar nosaltres 4. 2 guardes grisos, un guarda de la torre i un mag. No està gens malament per començar. Doncs vinga, això, ho deixarem per aquí. Espero que us estigui agradant. A mi sí, molt. No em molesta tornar-me-la a passar una altra vegada. I ens veurem al proper vídeo. Passi-ho bé!